Alright guys man, welcome back. Shawlong Showcase. We were able to get him on the mini account, not on the main one. So our items and links are gonna be a little bit, more like beginner friendly. These are not invested links. And the items, we are missing the big Arankar item, full stamina damage boost and long stride. He has SP level 10 of course on the Transcendence, and his skills are gonna be the following. He has damage to the lacerated enemy 60%. He does have a team buffing effect of 20% for the Horde strong attack characters. It's important because you can buff up any of the Horde units in the game. It could be no affiliation, it can be Quincy as well, stuff like that. So he might be really useful in the future as a side unit in Guild Quest or whatever to buff up someone really powerful. And yeah man, he has full stamina, only 60% strong attack damage. You need to keep it for that to work, and it's not classic full stam, it's only strong attack damage. And he doesn't have Havoc, 20% range is missing on the unit. He only has Frenzy 1, and that's mainly about it though. He does inflict laceration on every single strong attack, and he's a ranged unit with a Squad 0 killer. He could be okay as a main leader in the Squad 0 Guild Quest if you're missing Macy, but of course his damage is not gonna be, a standalone damage by himself, right? His soul rate is pretty unique as well. We've been seeing these things nowadays, getting added to the game. It's quite nice, really good damage, but yeah, you might not use it here and there on your units as a link, but it could be really useful in epic raids, and of course for himself it's an insane amount of damage, right? Now, only the single player IT is available to play. Unfortunately, the co-op one is not here yet, because it's just speed day to day, and there will be a long time until we are gonna be able to play it, right? When looking at the strong attacks, the second skill is an AoE distance circle, the first one is launching in, and the third one is exactly the same attack as an older Jackie version in the game. We're gonna take a look at it, ooh, how did I miss that? But we are gonna take a look at it here. I know if you're not familiar with the attack, it's quite okay, it's not insane or whatever. It has two parts of the attack. He's launching in first, and that one is hitting the enemies, and afterwards it explodes, and the explosion is 1000 radius, so you can count it as a full screen skill at the end, right? Only the first part is not full screen. When you launch in, this explosion is full screen, but the launch is not, right? So it's like has two parts and stuff like that. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's an okay kit in my opinion for an okay unit, right? Like Shawlong is not really OP or whatever. It's his first version in the game, so it makes a lot of sense why it's not really strong or whatever, and he was a side unit in the game, right? It's okay to play with him. He definitely can do his job and stuff like that. And again, just like how I mentioned before, he could be nice as a replacement leader if you don't have Macy, right? But of course your team has to be really strong to compensate for his lack of damage. But again, just another option is not even that bad. His animations, I think they are nice. Like, I mean, genuinely. I think Shawlong didn't really do that much in the series, so like having even these animations is quite okay. I think his special is nice. I like the shots and stuff like that, like where he's just standing and afterwards he just goes up to the sky. It's okay. I think it's an okay unit, genuinely. Nothing insane. Yeah, nothing like that, man. It's fine. It's a fine unit. You could also give him damage to the lacerated enemies 40% if you don't want to give like long stride for fun and stuff, for just like ditching the mobility. That's an okay thing as well to do in my opinion, because like his skills are mobility alone, right? Dashing in, the third one is dashing in as well, and you're ranged, so like it could be an okay option to like ditch the long stride if you want to get more damage. And also if you're playing him in like PvE or whatever, then not having the killer effect might be an issue here and there. But I mean, yeah, again, he's just an okay mid-mod unit without extra range and stuff, and he wasn't really made like to be OP in the game, right? Mainly the price of the banner is Halibel, who we're gonna showcase of course later on the channel. As you can see here and there, I'm missing some mobs or whatever. If you're not really focusing on reaching every single enemy, then here and there it could happen, definitely. But yeah, his mobility and gameplay is quite okay. It's quite nice. I like it, no complaints to be fair, and he's a mid-month Shawlong, right? Like it's not, you know, it's not an espada like Ulquiorra or Halibel or Grimjaw or whatever, so they didn't go too hard on the unit, which I think makes a lot of sense, and he's perfectly fine the way he is. One more thing, I like how this version of Shawlong is not even the base form, it's when he's doing his powers and stuff, and he has the mask on and the tails and stuff. I think the model looks quite nice, no joke. But that's kinda it though, guys. We're gonna showcase Halibel later on after reset, because after reset we are getting the co-op inheritance trials, and we can test it out right there. Thank you so much for watching, man. Let me know how was your summons, by the way, and who did you get. Take care, guys. Bye bye.